Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you guys about my prom experience. So there are two proms that I went to, my junior prom and my senior prom. I went with, it was a senior, junior year, and we didn't really know each other that well. We had math together. We went on like a couple of day dates to like get to know each other before the prom. And we went to the beach, and I think that was like where it went wrong. Actually, the whole thing was just kind of like a mess. But we went to the beach, and it's like, if you don't really know somebody besides from like, you know, going to school with a person, then going to the beach is like the most awkwardest thing for like your date. So I don't know. I don't know why we did that. It was so awkward just like being in a bathing suit with somebody you don't really know. Okay, so we went to the beach, and that was kind of awkward. And after that, we went to get Mexican food, and we shared nachos. And if you guys know anything about nachos, they're messy as heck. The whole thing, like the whole like both day dates are just like so weird and just so awkward, and definitely what not to do on a first date. Don't go to the beach and don't eat Mexican food together. There's no like nice way to eat a nacho. Ridiculous. So then at prom, I didn't want to like, because everybody in high school, you know, like bumps and grinds, and I didn't want to do that with him because I didn't know him very well, and everything else, you know, prior to prom was kind of awkward. I like faked a stomachache in order to avoid dancing with him. So it worked, and I felt kind of bad because, you know, it was his senior prom, because he was a senior and I was a junior. So it was his senior prom, so I'm like, wow, I'm being like such a rude date. So I slow danced with him. I'm like, all right, I'll just slow dance with you. I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking that in my mind. And then from this day on, like, and that day on from prom, like, I totally remember the song that we slow danced to. It's Mariah Carey. It's like, When You Left, I Lost a Part of Me. That song. And yeah, that just like brings back funny memories. Okay, so the dress that I wore was like my friend's dress, because she had been to like a million proms. She was super popular, and so she had like a lot of prom dresses on backstock. Thinking about it now, it was like totally a 90s dress, but it wasn't like my ideal dress because it was just like junior prom and it didn't really matter. So I was in that dress, and it was alright. Like it was pretty decent. So I had that dress on, and then I don't even remember what heels I was wearing, and my makeup, I don't even know. I like curled my hair, and we were gonna get a limo, but then we didn't want to throw down money, so we just went in his car, and we went with like a couple of his friends, and his friends were like super cute, so I was just kind of like, oh. So once we got to prom, I know I'm like jumbling this all up, but okay, so once we got to prom, there was a coat check, and I had my purse, and it was my mom's purse, and it was a really nice like rhinestone purse, and it was my mom's great-grandmother's purse, so it was like super vintage. Like you probably couldn't get any more vintage than that. So I checked it in, and my mom's last words were like, don't lose this purse. And I'm like, all right, like thanks for letting me borrow it. So we decided to leave prom, and I tried to get my stuff back from coat check, and turns out everything is gone. And I had never tasted gelato before, and they gave us a gelato ticket upon entering prom, and I was all stoked on like getting gelato, and then I go to get my bag and everything is gone, and I was freaking out, didn't get gelato, and yeah, that was my junior prom. We never got the purse back, but I know who stole it, and I guess she had stolen other purses that night, and she was like bragging about it to her friends, and this girl did not like me for I don't even know what reason, probably because I wasn't cool or whatever, and so she called everybody on, because like my phone was in there, so she like used my phone and stuff, and like people said that she took it, and they're like, don't confront her, kick your, and I'm like, what? Like, she's gonna beat me up for taking my purse and stealing it? So she was gonna like beat me up or whatever, so I didn't talk to her about it, but we did have the police involved, and they did an investigation, but they can't like they can't be like, you stole it, give it back. Everybody's telling us that you stole it, so they have to have proof. So they didn't have any proof, and it's gone. It's a really sad thing, because it was super vintage, and I lost like 20 bucks and my gelato ticket and my cell phone, and my cell phone was blinged out and it was super cool. I put like all the rhinestones on it, and people would make fun of me for having like a blinged out cell phone, but then the next week the girl who would make fun of me had rhinestones on her phone the next week. So she just liked it, and she's just probably mad that she didn't think of it first. So, okay, senior prom, I didn't have a date. I had a friend date. She went to another high school, so me, Lindsay, and her all went, and we had like the best time, and I picked out my own dress, a nude color dress with like a black lace overlay, and it was it came below my knee, so it was like super appropriate. And then I had pink shoes, like pink stilettos, and they're from BCBG Girl or something. They're super cute, and they're really short heels, like 2 inches or something, but I thought they were super cute. And it was just a prom because it was just like, you know, friends, and there wasn't any, you know, like pressure to dance with my date and stuff like that. So it was just super fun and super casual. And that was a good way to end, you know, senior year, because without pressure and stuff like that. So I hope you guys all have, or will have, a great prom if you haven't already had your prom. I know some schools have it sooner than later. If you guys want to know any more about that story, or that situation, or what happened to me, please leave a comment below, and I will be happy to answer it. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I am wearing this heart on my face because I've been obsessed with listening to Marina and the Diamonds, and she always wears like a heart on her face, and I used it eyeliner and then I put glitter on top of it. And yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.